Hey guys, Aaron with the Krawler price bill. Got these fenders off of U-Box Off Road. They're the Hooke Road fenders, and run you about 120, 130 bucks. Um, they're pretty decent fenders. They have pretty nice coating on them. They only come in black, but they're light and they give you that really aggressive look and allow your Jeep to have that wide stance that you want without costing you over like 500 bucks with nice set of fenders. But these are really nice quality. Took my old fenders off, um, and they have all these little plastic clips. So these were probably the hardest thing to get off was the plastic clip. But these new fenders, they give you all new hardware for them. There's what you'll need is a 14-inch ratchet and a 13 millimeter nut, or a wrench. I mean, but yeah, I would. You sit these up here on that brace and just start installing the bolts. I'd recommend installing one in the front, one in the very bottom, just to hold your fender in line, and then I go around after that and just lightly put in all the bolts. So we'll do that. Again, we're just loosely putting them in. That way we can move the fender around as needed. This bottom hole, you're probably going to need your wrench to reach back in and line it up on the hole. I can't get my big hands back there, so. Now we got that started. We'll go around and put all the other bolts in. And you just use your pre-existing bolt holes from your stock fenders, where all the clips were and stuff. And we'll just snug them up a little bit. So you have 8 bolts to put in the front fender, and once you get all 8 of them in, take a step back, kind of look at your fender, make sure it's sitting in line with the groove that your old OEM fender sat in. And then what we're going to do is grab an extension for my ratchet. It makes it easier to get into the fender. I'll take a wrench on the back side of the nut and start tightening these up. Snug them down pretty good. I recommend going front to back and then working your way towards center on each side. Keeping even. Probably do one in the center here first. we'll go back to the front here. And then that's it for the front. And that's how they look. I'm still debating on taking this bracket off. It's kind of hidden for now. Sorry it's so hot out here. I'm sweating, but yeah, so that's the front, and we'll go do the back. All right, guys, so here we're at the back. This one's going to require a little bit more work. So you have two existing bolt holes that your old fenders came out. So what I recommend doing is placing this up and putting in the two supplied bolts and nuts in those two existing holes. Put your bolt through first and put the nut on the back. Now hold it in place. Leave them a little loose, again, so you have some room to move the fender where you want it. And they're both right up top here. Then, once you get them through, they have these supplied self-tapping screws. You got about 10, 5 each side. So we'll get an impact with an attachment and put these in. So you get an attachment on an impact. You can use a drill or whatever. Just a little easier using an impact on these self-tappers. But you want to evenly space these. And I mean, probably start down here in the bottom. I put your first one in on the bottom here. And then I'd put one over here on the side. And then they require you to put another one down here. So put it right next to the other one. And then there's two more in the back here that you gotta put in. And they have their pre-drilled holes. Just make sure you don't do it too hard and strip the bolts or anything. But then just go back to your top two bolts and nuts and tighten them down. And then what I'd suggest is go back through and retighten everything, make sure everything's snug, make sure you have all the bolts in. But yeah, it turned out pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with them. Get you a closer look here. So that's how it looks from the back. They give you a little bit of tire sticking out, but I like that look. It makes it look a little aggressive, and also they're high clearance fenders, so it'll be great for articulation on rocks and rock crawling, and give you a lot of extra room up in here. So that'll definitely help. And yeah, they're a good price range, a good product. And I'll do a review on them in a couple months after I've had them on for a while, and let you know how they're holding up to the weather and everything. I know that's usually a big issue with some of these products. I know some people have issues with the coating rusting off, and especially I'm in central PA, so we get a lot of snow and salt. Here's the other side, finished product. So definitely looks good. Gives it a nice look to your Jeep. But if you guys have any comments or questions, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll try and answer any of them. Install is pretty simple. So hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Like the video, and look forward to more on the Jeep, and I appreciate it. Have a good day. God bless, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.